Welcome back, my friends, to the Pasharti Absorbers. As you see, there's a lot to do here. We're surrounded again by the Scourge. We have ordered our people to... But what is that? The Horizon Signal. Reprise. The black hole in Farani's black hole is active again. Once again, a looping signal flickers in the darkness at the edge of normal space. But this time, there's an acoustic message encoded in the signal. It sounds very like Hathi in the Moon's voice. What was shall be, Hathi in the Moon intones. What shall be was. Then the same coordinates as the first signal, the coordinates where Hathi in the Moon was lost. What the media has christened the exit point. Then they say a name. Akhet. And Akhet. Who is this man? We looked and looked and looked further. Who would be that Akhet? But apparently he was kind of lost in everything. We could not really find him. Maybe you, dear listener, could make out whom we were sending to their death. Oh, yes, we finally found him, and he wanted to go, inexperienced as he was, and optimistic as a young scientist. We ordered to build more stations everywhere to hunt down the ships of the Scourge, whatever they were doing. Relentless. Something, though, had happened. The Horizon Signal. I am through. This time the ship is running fully automated. Akhet is the only crew member aboard. As it approaches the exit point, the telemetry stream fills up with fascinating data. Once again, space flexes, gravity uncoils. Akhet reads off the headline data, echoing the telemetry. They are commendably calm. We've sent a professional. It takes a little while for anyone to realize that something is peculiar about the timing. Akhet is no longer echoing the data. They are predicting it. The telemetry disagrees, but only for a few seconds until it catches up. The monitoring team is just reporting that the prediction interval is increasing, when Akhet says wonderingly, "I'm through." "It's dark," they add. "That's not a problem. We can live in the dark." I never thought of that, but of course we can live here forever. If the worm will only wait. At that moment the signal cuts out, and the ship disappears from our team's sensors. Fascinating. Everything is so fascinating. This is absolutely fascinating. And what are we doing further? There's so much to do. We're building and building and building. The new lands presented to us by the Scourge are worth taking. But will we be able to hold, for example, Traxxas? It would be much better to get to Polystea, but that is held by strong planets, and we might not be able to stop them there. We have to send our fleet in, though, so they don't destroy everything. And maybe we can save a little bit of the Lovani, though I'm really negative about that. I don't think we can. There's Sabine. If we can hold Sabine, then it's going to be good. We're certainly going to build something there. Oh, an alien zoo is available on this one. Haha. These zoos. Oh no. Oh, Lovani, why do you charge in with your meager fleets against the menace when it doesn't even make a dent? Yeah, defense platforms. You ask if defense platforms do something. Yes, indeed they do. They reliably shut down pirates. And also, these platforms really help. If you have really a lot of them, then they can even take on one fleet of the Brethren, at least for a while. In a maximum number fortress, it will, with our defense platforms at the current state, they will be able to take down like half of a Brethren fleet, and that's quite significant. So it can buy us some time, thankfully, due to the repeatable technologies that we've been researching due to steady improvements. The defense platforms form a very good defense. And that will also be true once, maybe one day, regular wars start again. Of course, we're not expanding into the realm of regular wars. We're directing our forces only against the Scourge. The Scourge is our enemy. And seeing that we might fall back a little bit compared to the others that just take their that just take the planets from the others that can easily be taken over. We're going the hard way. We'll see what we can wrestle from their hands, if we can catch any more wonders, galactic wonders or something like that. It will be truly good to go into that, to capture Halax, for example, one day. But we have to be extremely careful, because when the Brethren come, they come from all the sides, and we don't want to break down on any side at all. Look, there is so much to take here. Ring worlds galore. We shouldn't even have built some. There's 3 ring worlds for the taking. What is going on there? 3 ring worlds and planets. Such a great thing to get. So good. And in some places there's even repositories for the dead. It's fascinating. It's weirdly strange. Yeah, are we gonna go forward now? I think we'll rather stay at Hirim and increase our defenses there. Because that is exactly the point where sometimes 8 million fleets of the Brethren Scourge come to take us out. Oh well, the Galaxy Council. We should just really stop doing anything there, because it will not change anything at all. It is just out of the question that it will do anything, and we're trying to keep our special resources up there. Now let's take down Tarak and research more to boot. Central processing. There's nothing left there. We wonder if there was at one point, if there was something. We would really long to construct planets from all of that. Oh, what has happened? The trine, the quine, the trine. The trine, the quine, the trine. Once again, the horizon signal in Farani's black hole is active. It has upped its game. Once again, the transmission includes the exit point's coordinates. It's signed with the private com keys of Hathi in the Moon and Unuth Un Akhet. But this time it's a generative text program written in an elderly programming language that creates what appear to be love poems. Love poems directed to Itu Kop. They're honestly not very good love poems. But it is, our scientists agree, quite difficult to generate love poems procedurally, and quite unusual for a black hole to send love poems at all. And to be honest, this is so fascinating. We think we should heed the deed and send them the people who they desire. And they want to go too, so it's fine, it's fine. We will see what becomes of that. Oh my, oh my. Now, we needed some more people to take care of things, as we lost one of our governors now to this. Oh ho ho ho. But in times like these, governors gain experience pretty quickly. And I'm sure that governor had the time of its life going over there. Yeah. Let's not forget. Never forget the defense stations. Sabine needs to be ours. It needs to block. It's that part of that chunk that needs to block everything. Truly, choosing technologies at this point seems so random. And it is. It's just maybe mostly going to pick the cheapest one and ignoring anything except the... Oh. Anything except the energy weapons. But there we have a new horizon signal. Where the end comes from. This will be the end of me, Itu Kop says at the briefing before launch. I know, I won't come back, but I think I always knew this would happen. Whatever is in the hole has been waiting for us for a long, long time. I think it's been waiting for me, since before I was born. Once again, the single pilot ship approaches the exit point. Once again, space boils like a fever. Again, our sensor arrays soak up fascinating data. This time, Itu Kop is silent. The telemetry becomes intermittent, and then it too is silent. The ship has reached the exit point. The conditions around it are returning to normal. Nothing has happened. Nothing? The monitoring team mutter furiously. The ship is different. In fact, it's a different ship. It's Hathi in a Moon's vessel. Lost these years past, drifting now away from the exit point. A salvage team finds it pristine and empty. No trace of crew, and no sign of violence. But there's a journal entry in Hathi in the Moon's name, titled, "What Was, Will Be." Our scientists review it nervously. "Impossible," one says. "I hope so," says another. The ship is renamed the Foundling and returned to service. The signal, dead or sleeping, says nothing at all, ever again. Times are strange in our Faranis black hole, and we have to find someone new to investigate now. I'll try to let the AI help us in exploring, however futile that may be. There's more war to be had, more to be bombed down of the scourge, more to be taken out, more to make our galaxy safe, more to build where no one dared to build, and more to explore where no one dared to explore. The scourge is the goal we have. And some strange events of that war will not distract us from what is right. We will take down their stations. Step by step by step, we will recover their planets. For the glorious Pasharti absorbers. It's time to get moving. It's time to claim the galaxy. For the people of power. For us. Yes, ignore the threats, fly in and research. We need to find out more. Take down that station as well. Oh yes, we need to construct something. That's okay on the side. Oh, what? We have been moving stray from that. Oh well. Yes, we will go away. There's a new consonance. There's no problem with you. We have other things to worry about than you. If they decided to come for us, they would find the biggest opposition they would have ever had. Oh, look, we're flying in. It's beautiful. Let's take everything out. And let's buy, yeah, dark matter. Dark matter is very important. We need it for ships. So much dark matter. It really matters. Bzzt, bzzt, bzzt. We're taking out the Scourge step by step, and we have split it up now. It will be controllable, maybe. Maybe except for the lower parts that battle right now with the Caesar Hive. Thank you for watching and listening, my friends. We'll return with another maybe rather normal episode in the next episode. Have a great time until then and happy gaming. This is Immanuel Can, signing out. See you soon and happy gaming.